So the first day I went to this little town called Pasajol, which it was an Spaniard town and it's been abandoned for almost 200 years. And as you can see, it's all been taken by jungle again. Branches, leaves, everything. And but not only that, there was also some animals like this brocket deer, which I spotted not so far from the buildings, and he was just a little bit shy until I got a really nice shot from him. He would just stare at me all the time. But yeah, moving on. I decided to keep walking through the buildings. You gotta really watch your step. You don't want to step on a rattlesnake. But either way, there's a lot of birds like this woodpecker. It's just beautiful and gigantic. There's also another animal that lives here. That's the spider monkey. It's just too fast and so difficult to get a nice shot of him. There were actually like 10 of them, but they were just so fast for me and the camera. I mean, I had the zoom all the way out, and you know how difficult that is. I believe this was one of the best shots I got, but he just wouldn't stay still for so long. Yeah, that's a spider monkey for you. The second day, I'm on my way to see the howler monkey. This is also really fun because he'll be just yelling at you and you just gotta see this. I really enjoy driving around these roads, it's a lot of fun. So once I get there, I gotta look around, and if I don't see it, I gotta call him. But even when you call it, it's so hard to see him because of the branches and the leaves. So I gotta do stupid stuff just to get a nice shot. We could be yelling at each other all day. I'm actually having fun, but he's really protecting his family. It consists of two females and a little guy. And as you can see, here is a female and a little guy on the back. And other than this one, there was another female, a little smaller. There she is. She was a little shy, but I spotted her. And I'll leave you with the grumpy guy again. Day 3 is already 4 p.m. and I'm so late already to see one of the most beautiful shows on earth. This is a cave which has millions of bats, and as you can see, this beautiful path. And I finally get there and I start looking around to see if I missed the show yet, but no, it's about to start. I'm gonna tell you, it's about 30 meters height, and they say the cave goes in depth up to 2 kilometers inside, and it holds around somewhere in between 6.5 million to 7 million bats. So I'm gonna leave you with the bats already as they start coming out. I'm gonna speed it up because this is gonna take forever. So I'll go twice as fast. Enjoy. Well, that was great. I love it. But it's nothing compared to seeing it by yourself. And I really want to know what's inside there, so that'll be in another episode. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. A lot. So day 4, after an 8 kilometer walk, I finally arrived to the cenote. But you know what? It is worth it. Just look how beautiful it is. I had to walk around to get different shots, but it's always worth it. All the effort and work you do. And when you zoom in, you see little creatures on the pond, like this little turtle. So now I decided to descend to the bottom of the cenote. There are only 2 things that I'm concerned. There is this tree called Chechen, which if you touch it, you could go blind, you could get itchy, you could get sick, and in the worst case, you could die. That's as crazy as it gets when it comes to Chechen. And other than that, I'm always saying I gotta watch where I'm stepping because of the rattlesnake. It's really hard to find one, but I'd rather keep a look. So while descending, I gotta really get a good grip because if I don't, I could end up at the bottom, like really bad hurt. So finally, when I arrived down at the bottom, I see this hive, a beehive. It was huge. But they were far away, so that was okay. Also some ants, a funny looking frog, different kinds of mushroom. I was just curious, just different colors, different shapes like this. This is so weird. Interesting bird, toucan, gahul. Well, actually, we call it a soche in Campeche. Only the native people call it soche, but it's really like an owl. So here's the bottom of the cenote, and guess what? There's also a howler monkey here. This is a different family from the other ones we saw so far. And also the spider monkeys, they're everywhere now. And this one was just a bit playful. Actually, I guess he was just trying to scare me, but at the end he just didn't mind me. Just look how fat he is. So I guess that was it down here in this cenote. I'm always up for the adventure. It was really fun. Now I gotta start my way up because I gotta walk another 8 kilometers just to get to the vehicle and then drive 20 kilometers to the camp. It's really far away, but you know what? It's really fun. So once I'm out, I just gotta check if I didn't hit a Chechen, but it looks that I'm fine. So guys, this is it. Day 5, Calakmul. You know, it's one of the biggest Mayan cities we got in Mexico, and it's just beautiful. I'll just leave you with the images. During my stay, we set up the remote cameras just to see what has been wandering around John's traps for his research. And this is what we found. Lots of animals.